Because truly the world has changed, and it hasn't changed in particularly a friendly way. It's dramatic. It's wild. And the reason for it, I think, is clear to almost all of us. I've been doing leadership training for 30 years. And often I ask the question, think of a great leader. You can do this right now. Think of a great leader in your life or a historical figure. It can be Jefferson, Washington, Lincoln, Walt Disney, Steve Jobs, whatever comes to mind. And think of the traits and characteristics of what makes a great leader. Now, normally what people come up when I do this in a workshop is people come up with things like vision, risk-taking, collaboration, persistence, strength, courage. And this is basically what we've been teaching for the last 40 years in our business schools and other leadership training. A list of characteristics. But there's a problem with that. Because if you look at these leaders, Stalin, Hitler, Mao, Osama bin Laden, I mean, this is a hall of fame of bad guys. Responsible for over 100 million deaths in the last century. And guess what all those leaders have traits like? They're visionary. Hitler had a great vision that he sold to Germany. Risk takers, I'll say. Strong. They're even collaborative with their own teams. In other words, they use all those leadership traits. If that's what we're teaching about leadership, we've got a problem. And the problem basically comes down to just one thing. That if you don't understand that the fundamental responsibility of leadership is having a noble desire, you shouldn't lead. In other words, the noble intent is the essential part of leadership that we've been missing. If we could boil it down to one problem, it would be this. That for the last 50 years in particular, we've been told that the best thing you can do is to take care of me. When we've realized now that that is unsustainable, that the future will only be sustainable when we understand we're all in this together. That there's a big plus when we think about we. A big plus. A plus we can't even imagine. And finally, business people are feeling the pressure from consumers and especially young employees coming into the organization that are asking the question, what do you stand for? Why are we in business? I mean, think about it. If Ford Motor Company did not exist, would any of us be out of a car? Is there no other car to buy? As I said before, in most categories, there's an abundance of all products and services. So, if I'm a young person, I'm looking or I'm thinking at my boss, if we're not trying to save the world in some way, what are we doing? And I'm looking to you for leadership. Now, when I work with senior people in organizations, my first question is, what is your dream? No, not the dream of making a lot of money, not the dream of your golden parachute, not the dream of actually paying for your kids' college education. I mean that if you could really be who you were, and you could really do what you came to do, and I mean that in the transcendent sense, do you know what that is? And then I often say, why don't you think about it? Let's stop the conversation here, and we'll get back together in 10 days, and maybe you can tell me. And then what I say is, wouldn't it be wonderful with you, with this leadership responsibility, this power, these resources, for you to manifest what it is that you're all about, what you came here to do through your organization? Oh, yeah. All I'm doing is giving them permission. That's all I'm doing. And the vast majority of people that I work with, that's what they want to do.
They have analysts breathing down their neck. They have internal audit committees breathing down their neck. They don't feel like they have any permission to do it. So what we need to do is give them permission by creating a business case to help them do what they would really want to do if they could.